What is up, peoples? This is an interview I'm doing with ShadowGamin'Ent Entertainment, who's right beside me right now, and this is basically about XenoVerse. I haven't played it before, so I'm going to ask him questions about the game itself. He's played up to the Soul Saga right now. He's got insight of the game. He's played it for a couple of days now. He got a couple, I think about nearly a week ago. He got to play a lot of the game. Now he sees how the game is. Now he knows how the game works. That in terms of game style, the story mode, and more. So I'm asking some questions. ShadowGamin'Ent Entertainment, how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. Oh, man, what a time. Anyway, let's do this.
Let's do this.
Yes, let's do this, man.
Okay, in the last Dragon Ball Z game, Ultimate Tenkaichi,
yes,
the fight mechanic was like a big put off. Everyone hated it. No one liked it fighting.
Yeah.
So in XenoVerse, how's the fighting style? The mechanic?
The mechanic is definitely has improved. It's brilliant. Basically, I like the fighting. I like the combos. I like the way you can transport behind the player. When basically you have enough stamina. It's good, man. I mean, once you play the game, you get to know how it works. Basically, with the stamina, and also with the ki, or let's say kai or ki as well. To use your ultimate attacks and as well as your super attacks. So I like how it works. The downside of it is that some of them they do fly around, but you still catch them up.
Oh, that sounds great. That sounds good. Also, in other Dragon Ball Z games from the start of time, it's always been the same type of story modes, Frieza to Buu, and this year they brought in the whole different type of career mode or story mode, if you would. It's different. You got these Time Patrol Kai, you got Time Patrol Trunks, you got different people. How is that in the game?
Oh, that's very interesting, because KingsGaming definitely told me that these storylines and these characters came from Dragon Ball universe, and when I researched it, I couldn't believe it. Actually, these enemies are from Dragon Ball universe, and it's very interesting, because obviously we know Trunks, Trunks is always these, Trunks is always this guy goes in the future, but it's interesting because these enemies here are makes the storyline very interesting by making these characters let's say villains much more stronger, and also in all these twists. So you get to see all of these surprising stuff happening in the game.
That's good. That's good. In recent memory, the issues with games are they're too easy nowadays. In my opinion, I feel like when we were younger, games were so much harder to play, and now you got microtransactions, which makes games easier to unlock certain things, or they put right in front of your face to beat the game. I've heard that XenoVerse is much harder than normal game.
That's right.
I've heard people say that they struggle with it because the villains are actually hard to beat because they teleport behind you, like you said earlier on. How do you think the game is? Is it hard? Is it simple?
It's hard. It's very, very hard. Because you have to be strong enough. The levels that you get in the game, you have to be. I think depending on how good you are, but you need to be strong. Your player or your creative player needs to be strong. It needs to be powerful, and your level needs to be as high as it can get to beat. As well as the parallel quests as well. And the career mode is the story mode. Sorry about that. The story mode, they give you the run for the money. But the thing about it is that I really like this game because the money's actually worth it. You're actually there, and you're actually there, and then it's worthwhile. You're there like 24/7 trying to beat the game. It's not like as if you're going straight through the game and then you get all these attributes, through the story mode. And and then you beat the game. It's not like that no more. You have to go somewhere to get the skill, to get your mentor, to get the to get the attributes here, to actually level it up, and then also get to beat your the villains in story mode in the parallel quests.
Okay, so to follow up on that question, is it like when you're fighting for example a Serbian, can you tell the difference between a Serbian, the little green short guys, and a Vegeta? Can you tell the difference in strength and how they are also like Don't feel that different for more to say.
They feel different. I'm glad that came up. It feels very, very different because the Cybermen that he said they're actually very easy. And when you go before you go into the game, you may see the scale of the key the attributes, and you see how strong they are. Vegeta, when I faced him, his defense is very, very good. When you punch him, or when you're trying to do your combos, or when you do a Mewtwo strike or whatever these moves, you can see that his level actually goes down a little bit, which it tells you that you are actually probably weak or he's strong. But the Cybermen, when you hit them, it depends on how strong you are. If you hit them, it goes down. But that depends on how strong you are. But yeah, they feel very different when you fight them.
Very, very interesting. That was some interesting stuff right there. Vegeta, be strong. I see that. How far have you gone so far in the game actually?
Cell Saga right now, after Cell Saga.
And what do you think of the what if scenario they got in the game?
Interesting. Very interesting.
I've seen parts of VC parts. I saw one part where it was like Cell defeat Gohan. That was pretty interesting to see. What's your favorite character? Like, can you tell the different powers of each character? Like, if you're Krillin, can you tell how weak? Can you tell his power level compared to Goku or Frieza? Can you tell their strength difference?
Yeah, I think it's dependent on how you hit them, and then you fire your super attacks and your ultimate attacks. I think it depends on that, because if you can tell on how the hit points go. If they go very fast, then you know how weak they are. And if the hit point doesn't go as far as you thought, it will go. Then you know that they're strong. Yeah.
If there's like one thing in the game right now that they don't like, the main thing that stands out to you don't like about the game, what is it?
The free roaming, actually. The free roaming, they could have allowed you to fly, actually. Fly is having to walk. But, that's their thing, Another thing is that they could have, the healing points. Healing points. Items. The items where you get to heal. Like, example, if you would buy 10 of the same healing item, you can only use one in the battle, which I found kind of like, well, they could have made it like Pokemon where you can use as much as you can, but KingsGaming told me that probably because of you don't want to be too easy and don't want you to be overpowered. So I understood that. Yeah, and also one more thing is that if your opponent were to hit the floor and you do Kamehameha or Gallic Gun or any blast move, it won't hit them, So yeah, and as well they block too much, and then the Cell Junior one always fly around every time, which I'm like, come on, fight me.
I saw that last year you didn't enjoy the character creation mode in Ultimate
Tenkaichi.
Yeah, I see you didn't enjoy it. I want to talk to you about it and see you didn't enjoy the game. How different is that character creation? How much freedom you have to create character? So hair, clothes, shoes.
How
much freedom do you have?
They're both the same thing. As you progress in the game, you get the clothes and you get the shoes. In Ultimate Tenkaichi, you get the clothes from the Creation Center story mode. You get them, and also in the XenoVerse, you get them in the clothes shop and accessory shop. If that's how you want it to be as well. But the freedom is that the Ultimate Tenkaichi one, you can change the hairstyle anytime, any how you like. But in XenoVerse, they made you like the way you made it the first time when you get the game is how you're going to be throughout. So, but I like the Creation Center in both. I like it because it's expressing who you are. And but yeah, I can't really choose between the two, but I like both.
Two things I've noticed in watching the game is when the characters are talking, their mouths don't move. That's right. One big letdown in the game for me that I've seen. Another thing is, I feel like when they talk, there's like a delay between. Say if Goku's talking to Vegeta, there'd be like a 2-3 second delay before Goku starts talking.
Oh, right.
I feel like there's a bit more done with the game to make it better. And I've also noticed, I forgot the first thing was, which is to the main point. I forgot what it was. XenoVerse as a whole, what would you rate it as out of 10 so far from what you played?
Okay, you know, for me, I like Dragon Ball Z because I have watched it ever since I was young, watching Toonami on Cartoon Network as well as Toonami when it came a channel, in you know, back in the day. But you know, I will rate it. I will rate it 7.9. The only reason why that I didn't make it higher than that is because you know, they could have you know, it's a little bit hard, you know, actually, you know. But it's not the perfect game though. That's why. So I'll make it there. It's actually for me, it's actually one of the best Dragon Ball Z games I've made so far, even though it's so thick, it's very, very hard. Yeah.
Best Dragon Ball Z
yeah, one of the best. It's one of, I didn't say the best, one of the best.
Which one would you compare it to? Is it like, if you had to compare it to another Dragon Ball Z game, could you not? Do you think it's so different to other Dragon Ball Z games? Like, there's no other DBZ game that comes close to this game.
No, because
I don't mean in terms of being good. I mean in terms of style, like fighting, and stuff like that. There's any other game that comes close to it.
I like you know, the back in the day games.
Oh, I got you.
Like if I'm right, is it Raging Blast or is it I forgot those games before. I played so many games, but yeah, I think that was one of them. You know, it's like you can see your opponent on the right hand side where you're on the left, and you can fight like that. But in XenoVerse, yeah, it's like you have to fly, and as well you have to lock the villain to actually hit them, and that it's two different battling styles. If you get me, two different, but you know, you know, I hope I'm right. And as well, the Budokai games, I'm not gonna forget about that because I really like those games as well. I really like it. But we like the standard ones back in the day. All of us all like it. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah.
So an overall conclusion so far, ShadowGamin'Ent has said that this game could be one of their favorite games so far. The game is very difficult in terms of the fight mechanic because the characters have their own individual strengths. He's also said he doesn't like the roaming, that you can't run. He feels like you're slow and restricted a lot.
Yeah.
As long as a range of other things he did enjoy in the game. The stuff he did like, a lot of stuff we liked. If we did not pick up, also go back on the video and check it out. The video has been a great interview by me, ShadowGamin'Ent. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. Also subscribe if you're new for more interviews with me, ShadowGamin'Ent, because he has loads of games. He has loads of games that we can interview about. He's the OG. 56 subs. So guys, like I said earlier on, if you enjoy it, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Like the video. Thanks for watching the video. See you guys later. And guys, if we forgot anything, it'll be in the description below. Don't forget about that, guys. Yeah. This is SGzEnt. This is Kings Gaming. Take care of yourself. Bless. Peace! Safe.